Now, how about them damn Celtics?
All right, we're back with another Boston Celtics video, and we're talking about the first little bit of schedule release we got, or in this case, preseason schedule. The Celtics released their 26-27 preseason schedule today. Their 4-game schedule, and they've got 2 games against Jaylen Brown 76ers. The question is, will Jaylen Brown play? Now, the order of games is at Cleveland versus Philly versus Charlotte and at Philly. So they'll go to Cleveland for the first game. You assume that some of the stars will play in that one just because that's how it goes for the first preseason game. Then Philly comes to Boston. The question is, will Jaylen play in that one? Then you get to versus Charlotte. Charlotte will come to Boston. Then you'll go to Philly. It seems unlikely Jaylen will play in the last preseason game. None of the stars usually play in the last preseason game. But if nothing else, he'll probably still be at it since it is in Philadelphia. But the question is, will the Celtics see Jaylen Brown in any of the preseason games? Because they will have 2 opportunities to do so.
Yeah, I wrote about this yesterday when the preseason schedule was released for Hardwood Houdini, and I think no. I don't think the Celtics will see him in the preseason. Maybe in that game in Philly, but like you said, Jack, like a lot of times by the end of the preseason, guys are resting and they're really not trying to risk any kind of injury going into the season. But the reason why I'm there's just no way he's gonna play the October 10th game at TD Garden is think about the amount of fanfare, deservedly so, that goes into when guys come back, right? Like all around the league, not even just Boston. Like there's always a tribute video. The crowd usually shows appreciation to those guys. It would be really odd and take some of the shine and sting out of the eventual regular season return for all of that to happen at a meaningless exhibition game in early October. And I think Jaylen Brown probably feels like a little bit wronged by the Celtics, and not that he doesn't want that reception, but like if it's going to happen, I think that we would want to all make sure it's done correctly instead of it being like this awkward, oh, well, everyone already kind of said thank you to Jaylen, so this is just weird. Like why are we doing it twice? That's how I feel like the preseason would make this all like put the vibe around this where you're like, oh, this is just weird. Like didn't we already do this? Maybe I'm completely wrong. It would make sense for Jaylen to need reps with the Sixers core at game speed to best get equipped to play alongside them when the games start to count. I just think it's all weird. We haven't all been in this situation for a while either, but it seems odd.
Yeah, I think it's unfortunate, but I think he'll play in the first game. Like, I don't think it's fair to the Sixers for him to be like, no, I want my moment in Boston at a better time. I'm not playing in our second ever preseason game, in our second ever game as a team. Like, as much as it sucks from a Celtics perspective, like you would rather not have your moment there, and they'll probably save the moment for the regular season, like the big tribute video and everything. It's not like he's not a Celtic anymore, unfortunately, for him, for like the fan base, for whatever. Like he's just not. Like that's not his focus. He can't, like, that can't be his priority anymore. Like the Celtics are not his main focus. Like he can't choose to, not play because he wants to, get his Celtics reception. He's a Sixer. Like he's in Philadelphia. That's not how the Sixers certainly aren't going to say, oh, we want what's best for you and the Celtics. Why the fuck do they care? Why the fuck do the 76ers care what's best for the Celtics? So I think he'll play. I think he'll play in the second one. I don't think he'll play in the last one just because the stars usually don't play by the end of the preseason, but I think he'll play just like the rest of everybody else, does in the first and second preseason games. Obviously, they play Philly in the second one and the fourth one, but I mean, maybe Philly grants him this wish and they say, you know what, fine, we'll save your reunion for the regular season, which will probably be pretty early in the year. Boston usually plays Philly pretty earlier in the year. Maybe it'll even be the opener. But it's like, I don't know. It's not up to him at the end of the day. It's not up to him. It's not up to the Celtics. Yeah, if I'm Philly, I'm saying, yeah, we're playing. Of course we're playing. You only get so many reps with us, playing against real competition. Like, I'm sorry that it happened like this, but we would like you to play, please.
to build on the point, it might not be up to him. It also might be up to the NBA. As crazy as it sounds, to be clear, I'm almost, I would say 98% sure that the preseason schedule building does not, like, it doesn't go through the NBA. The teams negotiate with each other and plan these games. With that being said, the NBA, with their own ratings and clicks and views in mind, I don't think that they have it in their best interest for this to, like, take any sort of shine out of the actual event. Not even like the reception and everything, just that first Jaylen gets his lick back against the Celtics. Everybody's interested in this. They can build it up as a real rivalry. Not to say that Celtics Sixers has not been that, but there's even more vitriol, and like now it's actually a split. You have the Jason fans versus the Jaylen fans to some extent too. Like, we've heard people speculate that this game could be on Christmas, the regular season game, when he comes back to TD Garden. Never mind, like, you're thinking about Christmas, probably the biggest regular season day in the NBA, versus a meaningless preseason game. I would not be shocked if Adam Silver and the boys gave one or both of these teams a call and said, listen, this is what's happening. Do it this way. We want our ratings to go up. I can't guarantee any of that. It may sound like serious tinfoil hat stuff coming out of my mouth right now, but I don't know, man. It would be very odd for like it to be an elephant in the room in the preseason and then to have the day again.
I mean,
the regular season.
If we're being honest, no one gives a fuck about the preseason. No one cares. Like, if anything, maybe the NBA is like, finally, let's get somebody to actually watch a stupid fucking preseason game. Like, no one watches these motherfuckers anyways. And I'll tell you this, no one is tuning out of the first Celtics Sixers game because they already played in the preseason. When, you know, fucking Dylan Mitchell, Chris Sinak, and Milos Uzan and the boys are playing, you know, Trendon Watford in crunch time in the fourth quarter. Like, that's not a real game. Like, no one cares. Like, the Celtics are going to be tied 101 with 30 seconds to go, and John Tonje is going to take the last shot. It's not like no one's paying attention to that. So I don't think them playing in the preseason is going to significantly affect the ratings, especially if they save all the fanfare for the regular season. If anything, it'll help the NBA because at least they'll have a little bit of attention in the preseason. Maybe they won't play. Maybe Jaylen will save it for the regular season. Who actually knows? Like, there's no actual way of knowing. If I'm the Sixers, I'm not, you know, helping in any real way. I want him to play because I want him to get reps. Like, if I'm Philly, I'm not saying, oh yeah, let's give him a break. He's not a Celtic. He's a Sixer. Like that. I'm sorry that it ended, and I know it was 10 years, but we would like you to play with our team because you're on our team. So we'll see how it happens. But I don't think they're going to be very, like, in the regular season. The tribute and everything, it'll come. But like sitting out 2 whole preseason games, half your schedule for, like, I don't know.
Look at Chris Boucher out there in these highlights. Really makes you think.
Shut up.
I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to wait and see. I will say, like, the final thought on this, if like he's gonna be there for the preseason, will this be the most expensive preseason game ever? Maybe.
Yes, for sure. Absolutely. Anyways, let us know what you guys think. Leave a like, subscribe. Let's him take it out.
Yeah, thank you very much for listening and watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. We're here every single day with new stuff. So hit the bell. You don't want to miss any of it. Full pods dropping Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Game recaps during this season are up the morning after each game, and other videos like this one are here in between to keep you up to date with all things Celtics. We're also trying to live stream one of the pods every single week. So be on the lookout for that. Again, another reason to hit the notifications bell. You can find us on Spotify and Apple too. All pods and recaps are there. If you just want those, follow. They will go right to your feed. Leave a 5-star review. We'd appreciate that very, very much. You can email us, hbtcpod@gmail.com. Our socials are at How About Them C's for Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Facebook is the name of the podcast. All streams are there. They're on YouTube. They're on Twitter. Jack's Twitter's Jack Simone NBA. Mine's at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us.
Taco, come on.
Taco's having some fun here.